How you doing today? I'm Paul Callahan here at the Herb Lyceum. Today I'm going to be cooking or putting together a simple tomato relish with some fresh herbs that we have here that we grow inside a greenhouse, along with some heirloom tomatoes that we grabbed from the greenhouse too. So to start, I'm just going to demonstrate how to de-seed a tomato and what we can use with that later on. So to start, a simple chef knife would do it. Just cut a tomato in half, basically into quarters. And you basically want to start at the end of the tomato. Just kind of run your knife all the way down to the kind of the flesh, and then save this. We use this for stocks, or we cook it down, make tomato fondue, which is something we add to a mussel broth or something else. And then basically what I'm going to do for the relish is just to do a small little dice. Kind of just run your knife through the flesh of the tomato. Now some tomatoes are a little bit easier to do. I would say more like a Roma tomato. Has more flesh to it, less pulp. Less juicy, so that way you get more out of the tomato for this application than if you did like a kind of a more of an heirloom type of thing. But considering that we have heirlooms here, this is what I'm going to be using. So next thing I'm going to do is kind of just show you a quick little tip on ginger. A easy, fun way to peel. Considering that it's kind of stringy, just a tip of a spoon kind of does the job. So basically you just kind of run the tip of it over it. And that way it doesn't get caught, especially if you use a peeler. You sit there and it gets caught in that little slicer. And then just kind of what we did for the tomatoes, a little small dice is efficient. And the next thing I'm going to do is start squeezing some limes. I have 2 out here, just in case I need more. But I'm going to start with one large one just to see how much I get. And another little trick, some people like to kind of run their hand over it, kind of get the juices flowing. Some people like to kind of warm it up just to get the juices flowing. Another thing is you can use that same spoon just to kind of help get all the juice. And just by the looks of it, I think that's going to be good. So the next thing I'm going to add is chopped ginger. So I got about 2 tablespoons here. About a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of just chopped red onion. And ponzu. Ponzu is kind of it's like a soy sauce, but it has a little citrus in it. And that's about a tablespoon. The next thing I'm going to do is add the fresh herbs. I like to use, for this application, kind of the broadest side of the spectrum of herbs. The French have their thing that they call fine herbs, which is like a mix of tarragon, some parsley, some chives, chervil. This one is kind of on the other side of the spectrum. This is kind of a little bit of spearmint, some basil, and some cilantro. So really fresh and a lot of flavor. So what you want to do is start by basically picking your herbs and then kind of layering them on top of each other. We call this chiffonade in the kitchen. So now I'm just going to run my knife through it. And then kind of just turn them around and just kind of run my knife through it one more time. And that's pretty much it. You don't want to keep running your knife over it. You're going to bruise them, especially this beautiful basil that I have here. Put that in there. And then now salt and pepper. I'm just going to do this one by eye. The salt's going to help kind of bring out some of the moisture in the tomatoes. And just to add a little liquid to it. I'm using white pepper. White pepper is a little bit more floral than black pepper. And that way you won't see the specks inside the relish too. So basically just going to mix this together. And it's nice to let this sit overnight. Just kind of have all the flavors kind of mingled together. So here you have it, a fresh herb relish done with some heirloom tomatoes. Perfect for nice grilled swordfish, something that has a little heat, flank steak with a nice curry rub. So this would kind of cool it down. Or you can also put this on a piece of mahi. If you grill off with some chicken thighs, you can put it on top of there. Or even something as simple as kind of a fresh pizza. You can even just use this as a sauce instead of a cooked tomato sauce. So this is just fresh, some fresh mozzarella on top. Put this in the oven, and you have a nice use for these tomatoes and herbs.